My name is Xavier and welcome to apparently a prison break or escort or scientist rescue or something. To be entirely honest, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I haven't played for a week. I've been trying to get caught up on other things. And this feels really weird. Also, a new microphone, so it sounds a little different. I don't have my audio processor set up yet, so it's going to sound different again in a few days. But yeah, and lastly, it's allergy season, so I have a ridiculously bad headache, and I'm gonna have a ridiculously bad headache for probably like a week. Meaning, my brain may not work well and I may screw up, but that'll be fun because then we can work our way out of it. Anywho's, what am I doing here? So I'm over here. This was an 88% infiltrated mission. I think, though, that it's extremely light still. So we have 6 to 9 enemies. Probably actually exactly 9 is my guess. We need to come over here, grab this VIP. I believe it was a scientist, was that right? And then we need to come over there and get them out. So my thoughts here are, what squad is this? Who did I bring? I brought Josh. Okay, that's good. Wilhelm. Okay, he's got aim. We have, oh, Bakes is here making his debut, it looks like. So we can open with an ambush with him if possible. Christine has hard target, very dodgy, very tanky, and combatives. And Vince is here for Overwatch activations. Okay, so what I really want to do is move up to the left. Find a place we can put Josh where he can be useful. It sucks that the evac is behind the VIP, because Josh is going to have to spend a lot of time moving rather than shooting. And then from there on out, we'll try to set up someplace in here with Emerald, or not Emerald, Bakes rather, activate with Vince on Overwatch, and then just probably just try to get out safely is my thinking here, rather than try to fight everything on the map. I think normally I would fight everything on the map, but given that I have a headache and haven't played in a while, I think it's smarter to play it safe. So, let's bring Wilhelm out here into the open, but high enough that if there's any civilians down here, he won't activate. Great, we see what's going on. Is it safe to move down here with him? That depends. Yep, there's no place a civilian could be in there, so it's 100% safe to go there. Unless there's a drone. No, a drone can't spawn underneath XCOM. So it's 100% safe. See you later, pigeons. You're gone. Great. Now, let's grab Christine, now that we opened up some lanes of sight here with Wilhelm. Why don't we go super aggressive with her? We'll pull up... Oh, there's a civilian over there. I don't have to worry about faceless, I don't believe. This is a low-strength region, I think? I think we're in Eastern Europe. What was the strength here? 2? I'm trying to remember what was going on like a week ago. So this is 1 drone and 1 Rocketeer. M2 Rocketeer, though. Okay, that's fine. I do see the hack here. I'd like to remember to try to grab that. Where could I use Josh for elevation? Answer? Not really anywhere. There's no place to get up here. He'd have to go, like, inside, up that thing, over here, up this, and up there to get up this building. Unless he runs up this side, so... that looks like the only option. Alright then, let's move him up there. We'll get ready to go on the roof. Oops, looks like we found something. Anyway, we'll get ready to go on the roof next turn. What did we find? Sync solo drone? Nope, actually, a mech and looks like a grenadier. That's 2 pods of 2. Interesting. And there's always pods inside by the whatever it is, so... what a fascinating turn of events this is ending up being. Vince, come on up there. I know you have damn good ground. I want to get you on the roof as well as possible. As well as possible. Headache, friends! A headache allergies the headache. As well as possible. Up we go.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright. What goes on now? Mech, you want... that's actually an art... was that an archer? Looked like it was, not an M... okay, both of these guys are leaving then. Both of these pods, they're walking away. They're completely unawares. I hear a snake slithering over here. That's not really a surprise, though. Let's bring Christine up as far as we can go.
Heading to that location.
Get eyes on that drone. Do we have eyes on the drone right now? We do. Okay, before I do anything, let's grab everyone else and look at the drone's vision radius while we have lines of sight on it with Christine. I want to see... okay, right there. Josh is going to get spotted if he comes 2 tiles out from that planter. Vince, same deal. Wilhelm, you're okay. Interesting. Do I want loot? I don't know. Where's a safe place to set up Josh? Ooh, right there would be a great place to set up Josh. He could shoot most of the map back this way and cover the retreat when we come out. Okay, so let's try to do this then. Let's try to ignore this pod for now. We'll run away from them as fast and as far as possible. We'll give up that elevation over there. That's fine. I think, if they come back, though, we'll be kind of screwed. We can put Josh over here. Wilhelm, come down there. And let's grab Bakes and move up very aggressively. I don't know where that snake is. You know what? Why don't we move Christine up first?
Rolling.
Bakes is fine. He had the same vision radius as Christine on that against that drone. We can't see the drone now. That's why I was worried. That's why I wanted to see before, so I don't make this mistake of running out here and activating. But we'll be fine. We'll come down there. And that looks good.
Overwatch.
Everything is fine. I just saw, thanks to holding down Z, I just saw a bunch of snakes standing on the evac. At least 2. What is this? Look at this giant ball. Doesn't that look like the thing from The Prisoner? For those of you who have seen that or like the reflection of the Death Star. Really, where is that coming from? What, is that the moon? Hold on. Is the moon on this map? Is it the sun? Is that supposed, this is Firaxis's version of a nighttime map. It's not very nighttime, to be honest. I really miss the nighttime maps. Okay, Vince, what's this Hacky McHackerson? Deception 52. Is that the one where we get control of something? I believe so. Disorients the AoE, disorient map alert. That's actually fine. We don't care about that in the slightest. You know what? Since we know these 2 pods are over here, and we know the snake pod is there, there's probably only 1 pod inside. Let's be very aggressive in getting towards this roof over there, because we're running a little short on time, and we don't have huge mobility with everybody. So we'll go up there with Josh. We'll come up here. Or Vince, rather, and then Josh goes up there. We'll do the same sort of thing here. God, I kind of want to go stand in the open. I think I'm actually safe to stand in the open. Let's grab... Who's going to open the door, though? Probably Vince. Can he can hack the door, I think, through this window, I believe. I'm not actually sure if you can see through these windows. Most of the time you can, though. So let's have Christine come up here.
On the move.
That is actually 3 snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that's a pod, though. Look at them just camping that evac like Slithery McSlithersons. God, I hate those guys. Is Josh even going to be able to get up here with those snakes and this civilian in there? That's my question. Let's grab him really quick. Nope. Is it the snakes that's preventing him getting up there? If so, I might want to abort my plan here and actually set Josh up on the roof of the objective. And we'll activate against the snakes. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do, because I don't think he's going to be able to get up this tile right there. Unless those snakes are going to move, which I don't know if they will or not. We don't want to put ourselves in a position here with Christine where if the snakes come over, we're stuck, because we want to activate against them with Josh, I believe. And I also would like to see in the building at the same time, though. So who else can move up? We have Bakes here. Let's move Bakes right up to the window. We can see in a little bit. We can see most of it safe. Let's get him right up to the corner. Should be fine. There's the last pod. What? Wait. Oh, we didn't actually see it, but we know it's in there. There's one more pod of 2. So we have a pod of 2 out here, 2 out here, 2 in there, and 3 out there. And that's everything on the map. Wilhelm, let's get you as close as possible. And for Christine, since we know where everything is on the map, it really doesn't make much sense to use her at all. We'll just pull back, play it safe, etc.
Covering now.
Ooh, Ever Vigilant! We have Ever Vigilant now? Did we get that on Vince? Is that what happened? I can still see that pod in there. They're covering the retreat. Let's get... If these snakes aren't moving, this is going to be kind of annoying. Let's move up with Christine again. Like halfway. Oh, they are moving. We see the snakes moving. Great. And since we know where they are and we know what they're doing, they're the biggest, most biggest threat on the map. Let's get out here with Ryan. Ryan, Mr. Bakes, as it were. These things are moving this way, right? And they're coming out this way. At some point, they'll come back and come towards us, and that's what we want. We want Vince to get elevation for damn good grounds. So let's move him if possible. Okay, looks like we can't quite do that. I hear a turret over there, but I'm not too worried about that. We should be fine to come up here with Vince. We can't go there because all the civilians are... We'd be cutting through them and activating, and we definitely want the damn good ground. So there you go, Vince. That's your spot. Looks like we saw something that time around. Maybe it's the pod inside. Yup, no, just the turret. Come on, Josh, let's go. Ooh, you have Deadeye now. That's fascinating. Let's get you up. Oh, I wish I could get you up there. I guess we'll have to put you right there, though. No other option. Wilhelm, get very close, ready to execute a snake. Say next turn. Bloody hell. 1 tile away from being able to get up there, which I'd really like. Any other half-decent place you could go? Nope, can't quite reach that spot. No idea. I guess I'll stick you right there behind this random piece of cover there. And last but not least, we'll get Christine up here.
On target location.
Keep an eye on those snakes, see what they're up to. Have a vigilant on Vince. Here they come. They're coming right back. They're coming right back. Are they going to come right where I need them to, though? No, they're a little bit off. I'm glad they're doing this. If only we had Inferno. Oh, we can only hit one of them, though. And we're kind of boxed in where we are. So this really begs the question, what the heck is the smart thing to do here? If this turret's gonna see us, if we decide to play, we have... The reinforcements just ticked yellow. And I want to get Vince in a place where he can drop inside here and hack this from, like, this location, but I want elevation right now. So, and if I come up here, we have... You know what? If I come right here, this thing right there is actually blocking line of sight against the turret. So if I could go there and get covered against the turret, but why bother when I can come here and have the turret not even see me? So that's probably the better idea overall. And the question now is, do I want to activate right now? Not really, because Josh will be shot or shootable by the turret. If he comes up here, he can do the same trick that Vince can do. Line of sight hacking the turret so we don't activate it at all. And I think what we'll do is steady. And then we're going to overwatch with Vince.
I'm on it.
We can't really move with most other people. We can get a little bit closer here with Wilhelm, at least the high cover. Is that turret? Yeah, we're not going to activate that turret no matter what. We can then overwatch with him. Next turn, we're going loud one way or another. Christine can't move. Overwatch and overwatch. Okay. Maybe the snakes will be better for Burninate. Probably not, though. They're going to come over here. That's fine. Now it's just a matter of how do I want to activate against them. And the answer is... We're going to activate very, very dangerously. Let's toss up an aid protocol now on, I believe, Christine, because we're probably going to throw her in there like crazy. Do some slicey McSlicersons. Okay, let's toss up a Overwatch on Vince of the solo variety. This is so dangerous. And then I think we're going to use Josh here to just execute one of the doofuses. He's totally aimed. He's ready to go. We don't see the turret, so that's not going to activate. We probably have 2-3 more turns before the reinforcements are incoming. I've been playing for 12 minutes, and it's time, friends. It is time to go loud. Should we use Deadeye? Wow! 9 to 13 damage? What is it without Deadeye? 6 to 9? What? 6 to 9 with 70% crit. And that's 9 to 13 with 70% crit. Good lord. Do I have an officer? I don't think so, right? Not in this one? Christine's here. Was Vince the officer? No, I literally don't think anyone was an officer at all in this. Okay, well, this is the best I can do then. No better crit bonus at all. Unless I had Lone Wolf. But that would have required having the turret active, so... Here we go. If I had more time, if this were 1.2, I would have just waited for a perfect ambush on these snakes. But alas, I don't, so here we go. Josh, Deadeye, 100% to hit, 69% to crit. A snake, though... You know what? Maybe I should shoot the guys in cover. I don't think it makes any difference. All we do is lose the chance to crit. Do we care? I mean, we're gonna hit the snake almost assuredly for death. Let's do that. No, let's not do that, because... it doesn't sound as fun. I want to crit something like crazy. So here we go. Josh! Death! From above. Oh god, that's the first shot I've taken in over a week. That was fantastic. Crit for 18 damage. Now then, I was thinking of shooting the snake and then cover because I think it was going to move and maybe Vince would get shots against it in the cover. But this one came out exposed. Vince hits, nice. This one also comes out exposed. Vince hits, nice. Hit for 5, hit for 4, and they also both have covering fire now as well. I do have control of the game. It felt like I didn't for some reason. We can come up here, stand in the open with Bakes. Question is, will we activate the turret doing this? I'm not sure. Can I burninate both of them standing like... what is this? If I was right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not even close. What about it's here? That's kind of just standing in the open though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. I'd have to come like right here. And then, will we activate this pod through here? No. Will we activate the turret, though? That, I do not have the answer to. It's possible. It's very possible. I think it's worth finding out, though. Or, I could just roust or something. Wilhelm doesn't have a shot, believe it or not. In fact, almost nowhere he goes he's gonna have a shot. Definitely not an exposed shot. Okay. Well, thinking this through, I'm pretty sure it's going to be mildly safe to move up here. Alternatively, I could just stand still, launch a rocket, and both the snakes are dead. But then I don't have the rocket against everything else. Do I need the rocket against everything else? I really don't. I really, really, really don't. Let's do it. This is the safest way to not activate the turret, not get ourselves, like, screwed over somehow. Bakes, welcome to the campaign. Your first action's a rocket. Oh, there goes the loot, though. There goes the car. There goes the other snake. They're both taken out. Perfect. Absolute perfect. We'll steady with Josh. Wilhelm, let's get ready to move in against that other pod. You can probably come up here without activating the turret. Christine can do the same thing on this side.
Position confirmed.
And that'll do it for the turn.
Scanning.
Here they go. Whoa, whoa! They came up the ladder. Very smart, friends. Very smart. We're gonna take a shot in the back here for sure, because they were on alert. Or are they gonna do an Overwatch and no shot in the back? Okay, that's what they're gonna do. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, if I move everyone away, Josh can get Lone Wolf. But if I move everyone away, then we're gonna suffer that Overwatch shot. Fascinating turn of events. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles up I can get to safely, but that's nowhere near enough for Rouse. For Rouse, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles at least, not including the elevation difference. So it might be possible to come all the way up here to the right and rouse that guy. That would be strange. Oh wow, look at Wilhelm though. Wilhelm can just walk up the stairs and shoot that doofus right in the face, but he can't quite kill the doofus because of a lack of mobility. He can also come up here and shoot that's an M2 officer. Interesting. Okay. I have an idea. And the idea is I am going to move Bakes up here. We're going to see if we can pull off that, that roast. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Is it worth going on Overwatch with Vince? I don't think it is, because, I mean, he might not even get a shot, and he's kind of exposed right now. Bakes is going to stand in the open and rouse that doofus to clear the Overwatch. That is a fantastic... I want to not burn this tile right there, though, so I can get up there if I need to with Christine. If possible. Perfect. Yeah, just leave that one tile open, and I'll just tag the guy and his tile with a very, very precisely fine-tuned rouse. Look at that. Hit for 2. Overwatch cleared. Didn't burn the tile. He's on the move, and he's not burning. Interesting. This sets him up in an exposed 100... Okay, wait a minute. He's not... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't he taking cover behind the turret? Where's Christine? She has mobility, right? Yeah. No, the turret's right there, so he just ran into the open like a complete idiot. This gives Josh like 100% chance to murder him. Okay, that sounds good to me. 6 to 9 damage. He does have to either crit or, you know, close to max roll or high roll, but I have faith in it. Josh, the death from the same elevation! Oh, joys. Joys. Okay, he's dead. Crit. Now, if I move up here, we activate the turret. If I move up here with Vince, that is, we activate the turret. However, if I move up here... I know the turret was like... Okay, hold on. Let me come back here really quick. Let me do some hacky McHackersons. The turret's right there in that tile. That's one tile out. Now, I could get Wilhelm to come up here and have cover, but the question is, from this tile right there, will I have line of sight on that turret? And the answer is actually no. Will I have line of sight on that turret from this tile? Answer, also no. I could come up here with Wilhelm and shoot the officer and not activate the turret. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. Wilhelm, move on up, friend. You're in a really dicey little predicament here, but I think you'll be alright. 100% to hit, a 35% to crit. I wish I could do more damage here. I wish I could have just run up and bolt barrels the guy in the face, because this is not going to be enough, but it'll have to do. Wilhelm, go for it. Great, that does some damage. He's now flanked, so he's going to move. And he's very likely to mark, because he's a doofus. Josh is standing in the open, which is kind of a concern. Don't forget, if I come here, I activate that turret with Vince. So I'm really seriously considering doing some weird stuff here. Let me open this door. I know there's nothing else inside. Is there any reason for me to bring Christine in here? Because I want to hack this thing with Vince. I could drop down with Vince if I move Christine out. And then we can actually hack right now, but that puts the rest of the stuff on the map in alert. And I'm not sure if it's a smart idea or not. I probably need to think about this a little bit. What is the officer gonna do? He's gonna do something I don't want him to do, for sure. You know what? I think it actually makes the most sense to allow Christine... Now I can see the turret. It's not activated, though. I think it makes the most sense to allow the officer to shoot at Christine rather than Josh. So, let's... Then again, I don't have aid protocol up. I was thinking of aid protocoling Josh and then coming down, then bringing Christine up, but I can't do that. So, very dicey predicament here. Very dicey indeed. 42%. We do have covering fire. I mean, I could hack the tower. The map alert doesn't matter anymore. Let's go for it. We'll do that, then we'll go on Overwatch with Vince. I'm really worried. Josh could die here. If the officer moves and shoots, he's going to shoot probably at Josh. He might move and mark, though. I think he's going to move and shoot. Let's try this. We'll try a 52% deception. If we fail, it doesn't make any difference. If we succeed, we're probably going to activate something else on the other side of the map, but I know there's only 2 pods of 2, so who cares? Vince! No wait, Anthony! Nice! Super close, though. Super duper close. Wow. Okay, what did we get? We got some kind of doofus way the heck out here. That doesn't help us in the slightest, but I mean, eh. At least now we know where everything is. We got the mech, too. That's probably the best thing we could have gotten from that result. Does it make sense to flashbang the officer? I don't think so. I think we're better off actually going into Overwatch. If he moves back here, we're not going to get a shot. If he moves over here, actually, we're not going to get a shot. Or we got a shot against him in high cover. He might move back here, though, like a doofus. I mean, the smart thing for him to do would be to move over here and flank and shoot at Josh. And if he did that, we wouldn't see him, wouldn't see him. I don't think he'd even pull the Overwatch. We would pull the Overwatch when he goes to shoot, but then it's going to be like a 42% shot with Vince, the covering fire. But then again, it's -10 aim. Whereas the other option is to throw a flashbang, which gives -20. And has no chance of killing him. So I guess the smart move here is to just go on Overwatch with Vince. And then last but not least, let's get Christine someplace where she can be useful next turn. Not right now, though. We'll move her inside here. Okay, good. We probably want to get ready to come outside and smash some of these things. She has a Lone Wolf if she comes here, so we'll do that right up next to the door. Okay, yep, we have this guy. Great. Come on, guys. Let's go. Officer. Oh, he is gonna go out there. Vince, now's your time to shine. Swing and a miss. Interesting. Officer just total, straight up toodle. 65% miss there with Vince. 75 with Grays. Interesting. That officer went on a dash, which actually helped him not get hit against us. All these things activate. I don't care about that. They're on the other side of the map. Our mech can tank these guys, no problem. Rocketeer shoots our mech. And hits for 1 with a Graze. Drone shoots our mech, hits for 1 with a Graze, or just hits for 1, who knows. Either way, makes no difference. The turret's kind of a concern, and I do have to hack with Vince probably right now. How can we execute the turret? Well, we do have Wilhelm right here. We could move right in the face of the turret. It's right there. We'd be 1, 2, 3 tiles away, which is not close enough. Not for comfort anyway. The officer, can we deal with him in any other way? Ooh, I could come up here with Wilhelm and shoot that Grenadier. The real question is the turret. It's got armor. Vince has AP ammo. We could he has to hack though. Josh has no shots whatsoever. Okay, I think the smart move here is to just let the mech do what the mech is doing. Use all these things as a distraction. Did we forget about that loot? Well, I see it. I didn't forget about it completely. I know it's there. Can we hack from this tile right there? We can. Will we activate if we do that? I have to make sure I drop down here to avoid activating that turret. And then we can move up there with Vince. Perfect. By default, it wanted to move up 1 tile. Then we would have saw the turret and activated it, but we're not going to do that here. And then let's hack this thing. 100% chance to unlock. That's fine. We can probably run all the way out now with the VIP. Ooh, reduces contact another contact cost. This is in Eastern Europe. I'm at the point where I'm out of resistance things. And I could probably use... God, that is so much intel, though. I don't think I can pass up on that. Let's do it. Vince! No way to Anthony! You did it. Okay. That's fine. We wouldn't have got either one regardless.
We're through.
Animations or something? What's going on? Why is the game just, like, hanging here? Oh, speaking of, I forgot that I installed this F1 mod from RoboJumper. What the heck's going on? Now, all of a sudden, we had the noise? And the VI, I don't know why that was super delayed, but anyway, yeah, this mod's amazing. It's in the mod list. I just added it. It's unbelievably awesome. Good lord, it shows you everything about all the stuff. Can I see? I mean, what if I were to grab this mech and I were to look at something like that and hit F1? Oh yeah, there we go. Surveillance drone. It shows the aim, the armor, the movement, all of its passives. I also have the other thing installed by I think it's Bounty Giver, which shows increased stuff. It only shows +5 aim for this, but for other things, it gives more detail on what the debuffs are. So that's kind of cool. Now let's grab the VIP. Oh wait, no, this is a gunner, right? This wasn't a scientist. Okay, yeah, Case Wills. Perfect, let's run him out there. This should not activate the turret. We shouldn't see the officer, you don't have to worry about that too much. Josh, you know what I'm thinking for you is actually just run all the way back here, get elevation across the map. Wilhelm, let's avoid that turret activation. We'll come on back here.
I can handle that.
Christine, I don't even really want to fight these things, to be honest. Let's just have the mech stand here and tank them all. And I know the officer's right there, so what I'm more... No, I don't want to activate the turret, though. So let's stand still where I know I'm not going to activate the turret. I kind of hope this Rocketeer baits into a rocket and hits the Grenadier. Let's just shoot the micro-missiles over here at the thing that matters the most, which is the officer. Right there. Looks good. Boo, boo, boo. Nice. Hit him for 3. He's down to 4 HP now. I think we'll just Overwatch with Wilhelm. And Christine really has no business doing much of anything. I guess we can open the door if we wanted to, but otherwise we can just stand here. Oh, wait, the loot. Right, let's get Bakes out here to pick up this loot. Trying not to activate the turret. There's nothing else on the map, so right there is fine. Awesome. What'd we get? Ooh, elite autoloader and an Elarium core. What the? No! How did they pull? How did that happen? Whatever, who cares? I went through such great pains to not activate that turret under any circumstance. Alright, here comes a drone. It's gonna wait, no, it's gonna stun our mech, because it can do that. I always feel like drones shouldn't be able to stun mechanical units, but, you know, thinking about it, that's probably the only thing they should be able to stun if they were gonna be limited. Here comes the Rocketeer. He doesn't take the bait. He doesn't shoot like a rocket right into the giant mess. Hits for 3. Grenadier now shoots the mech. Hits for who knows how much. Officer comes over, shoots the mech. Swing and a miss because he's a doofer. Okay, and reinforcements that are incoming. Well, at this point, you know, I could try to kill these guys, grab more loot. It does make a lot of sense, but at the same time, I don't really feel like it. I mean, I like the loot, but at the same time, I want to get out of here completely flawlessly. So let's run out here, make sure they have no line of sight on us so the turret with squad sight can't do anything. Looks like we're not able to get out this turn, so why don't we set up at least a little bit of Overwatch. We'll get out next turn with everyone. Seeing there's no point for you being anywhere, you can come out there. That's good. Josh, I guess we'll move you over here and steady in case we do want to stick around one more turn. I don't think we will, but just in case. Overwatch, Overwatch. You know, Vince, you can even just dash now. Go into Ever Vigilant. Okay, and Bakes, you're good. Overwatch. And that's it. So these doofers are finally going to kill the mech, but we're not going to see that happen, I guess. Here comes a bunch of guys we don't care about. But they're going to drop right in the middle of us. That's perfect. Fantastic. We'll take a few Overwatch shots, sure. Especially with Vince, who now has Ever Vigilant, which I absolutely love for him. Come on, show me the Vince. Show me the Vince. Oh, Christine's cover's blown. That's not a surprise. It seems like the game's struggling here. Vince! Swinging a hit against that Sergeant. Also Wilhelm. Wow, that's unfortunate. And Bakes, also a miss. Wow, that was not the best. Hey, we didn't get 2 shots there with Vince for some reason. I don't know what... The animations are all super out of order. I'm assuming that thing gets destroyed. Now that these things have line of sight on us, though, the turret can shoot. Didn't anticipate the reinforcements giving line of sight to a turret out of the blue. That came out of kind of nowhere. Here's a question. Why did Vince only get 1 Overwatch shot? Reason? He didn't have ammo. Alright, makes sense. Let's come over here and let's just get out of this place. I don't want to deal with these turrets. I don't want to deal with, like, missing and dodges and all that nonsense. We got Case. Case Wills is now part of the team. Can we burninate this clown? Answer no. Can we just kill him somehow? 1%? No. You're out. Great. Josh, do we want to shoot these guys? No. I'm worried about the turret with the squad side. The turrets do hit like trucks. So let's not push our luck here. Christine never even got spotted. Actually, well, she got spotted just now, but outside of that, she didn't get spotted. I guess we'll take 1 shot with Vince, 16%. I mean, sure, why not? And we miss. Otherwise, though, we're out. Well, that took 30 minutes. I played it slowly because my brain's not working quickly, but in the end... flawless victory. I hope that doesn't, like, massively click with or clip, rather, with the new microphone, but we'll see. Operation Destruction Necropolis. Probably the least destruction I've ever wrought on any mission I've ever played, except for those stupid stealth missions. But yeah, that was perfectly executed, except for getting the loot. And considering, like, the squad and the fact that I got to go redeploy people, I think anyway, I think I was doing this at an 88% so I could do something right after this. It was pretty good. I'll take it.
I expected something of a learning curve for our new
Wilhelm.
troops, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander.
What am I going to do with Wilhelm? He's only got 4 HP. Executioner is pretty nice, but with only 4 HP, I'm scared for his life. Let's give him a bit of the old Fortify. Everyone else, no promotion. Elite Autoloader, Elerium Core, welcome Case Wills to the squad. Is Case Wills a character? Or is that like another thing I need to rename? I honestly don't know. I'm probably gonna have to go look it up really quick. The Wall. It sounds like a submitted... No, that definitely... Yeah, that looks like... Yeah. Definitely a real character. Okay. Well, let's go look at what he wanted for the perks, because apparently he's a gunner. Alright, he has no requests. Just, I hope I make it into the campaign. Well, here you are, friend. Here you are. What do we want to do with you now? You have 5 health. That's pretty good. Very tanky. I like the dodge. 0 defense. That's awesome. I got a mod that shows the defense, as I recall. I forget what it is. That or maybe it was added in 1.4. I can't remember anymore. 78 aim, though. Very... Well, actually, he's a sergeant, so... That's okay aim. Why don't we do... I'm thinking Overwatch. But I'm gonna go Combatives first on every spec regardless. I like Center Mass a lot, but Combatives is too useful for me. It does seem like 78... I think we don't have any really good Overwatch spec gunners, or do we? I know we... Do we have... let me go just look at the barracks really quick. Classes, gunner, gunner, gunner. So Zera, I think, was gonna go shooter gunner, right? Yeah, she was doing it. She had decent aim. And as I recall, whoop, that wasn't right. Dagar was going to be cooldown. He high mobility with cooldowns, which is actually gonna be very fun. I'm looking forward to that. And we have Matt. And what was Matt doing? I think he was gonna go Overwatch, right? So we have a shooter, a cooldown, and an Overwatch. What do I want to make my last one? I'm gonna go for another Overwatch. I do like the Overwatch. I think they're probably, then again, 14 mobility is very slow. Yeah, let's go Overwatch. Lockdown it is. Whoops, he actually has another promotion. Awesome. In that case, we'll go Mayhem. Now then, I have to reacquaint myself with what's going on in the world of this campaign. So I have no engineers, no scientists, doing nothing. 1 contact remaining. We're 27 intel. How's the AWC looking? We have both of these fired up, that's fine. We do have somebody healing. Do we have a lot of people who are wounded? 7, 6, 4, 14, 7. Yeah, we have enough to justify that. We do have some Scilab stuff going on, but we have no scientists in here. When am I gonna upgrade my Scilab? I think that requires 2 power, which I don't have, right? And the power relay down here... We can increase this for 60 supplies to get that 2 power, but I'm probably saving that for missions or, I don't know, gear or something like that. Any officers to train? Maybe. Might make sense to train up Christine. In the meantime, though, let's go see what I was planning to do in the strategy section. So 3 hours over there. I'm pretty sure I was going to infiltrate this thing, right? 5 days, 3 hours, rescue. That was the thing I was looking at. Scientist. That's why I got confused. So we can do that. I have no idea what the vigilance is like. Luckily, I have a spreadsheet I can go look at. This is fine. That's fine. All right, so let's go gear this mission up then, which is a 5-day, 3-hour extract. No, rescue. So we don't necessarily... We'll start concealed. We don't necessarily need a shinobi. I could have Christine go train then, but I'll find out once I gear it up and see where we're at.
Setting course
Alright, and here's the squad. Russell's Romantic Ruffians, once again the exact same squad because I have literally no one else in the entirety of the Avenger ready to go. Not a single person. So it's gonna be the same squad we just used, although this time around I might consider armor and such. I think when I geared these people up I didn't have the armor, I can't remember now. I do have some supplies, I do have some alloys though, so why not build a few Predator armor? So you can probably hear the indecision in my voice because I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, we can do Gremlin Mark IIs, but interestingly enough we've had so few troop golems and rendezvous with drones, I can't even build a single one. So that was kind of a waste even researching that. Do I want to build like a hazmat vest for slashing or something like that? It's possible. I definitely want to build some armor though. So let's do that. We'll grab at least 2 sets of armor. We'll give one to Christine because she's very likely to need it. And then secondly, who's the second most likely to need it? Probably Bakes. He's going to be out there tanking. Wow, what the frigging feathered falcon Batman. What the, what? Did you intend for this to be the case? God, I hate this DLC. Okay. And the last question is, do I want to equip? Okay, we do have an extra nanoscale. We have AP, we have tracers. AP all around. And we have plenty of nanoscale all around. The only question is, do I want to buy another hazmat vest for someone? And the answer is, it might make a lot of sense. We could then drop out the healing thing. And we could instead grab like a flashbang or something like that. So I think I will do that. Let's buy a armor hazmat vest. We'll give it to Christine in lieu of the med kit. That's the wrong one. Nanoscale hazmat, there we go. That negates the need to really have this thing as much. And we can give her a flashbang instead. Okay, this looks like a slightly upgraded version of the last squad. Off they go. Oh wait, I didn't even look at the infiltration percent. It was 5 days, 19 hours. That's way over 5 days, 3 hours. Oh well, that's what you get for not playing the game for like a week.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We'll be alright. Whatever it is, I'm sure we'll be alright. Now, more strategy management in areas that I'm not familiar with. What the heck was I doing? I think, at the very least, the people who are recruiting here, we still have the dark event for Haven infiltrators, right? No, actually, it looks to be gone. Conditioning, firewalls, attack sense. Yeah, okay, Haven infiltrators are finally gone. We can do some more recruiting then. I was trying to keep the strength low here, but I'm concerned. I don't know. I think I did a troop column just recently, so I don't have to worry about that. Maybe a supply rate will be moving in. I know the vigilance has spiked up a little bit here. I'm thinking of just cutting everyone out and not even having the 3 people on recruit to really drop the vigilance as fast as possible. It might make some sense. In fact, I am indeed going to do it. Let's put the entire, whoops. I right-clicked on it. Let's put the entire Haven on hiding. Okay, good. I want to just keep the vigilance low there because I haven't decided if I want to do the what is it called? The final mission or not, but I'll get around to doing that later. The HQ, that's what it is. Now, meanwhile, what was I doing? God, I'm so out of touch with what's going on. So we have Liberation 1 in Europe, 1 in West Asia, and 2 in New India. Actually, no, New India we have 3 done. 1 in Europe, and then West Asia we have that done. And then down here everything's fine. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I think, is just hang out here and scan in this region because I'm confused as to what I was doing before. Did something just hit 100%? Yeah, that was the network tower. We don't want to run that right now. I'm feeling like I'm just going to let it go as high as possible. We're down to light moderate. I think I can get it down to light at some point, maybe. Take a look. Whoop, there we go. 0 days, 0 hours, very light, smash and grab, 79%. 6 people. Interesting. Did I plan to boost this? I believe I did. Hard to remember what me from like a week and a half ago was thinking. But I'm pretty sure I had planned to boost it. Do we have a shinobi? We do not. Do I want to boost it now? Good question. We're in New Indonesia. Let's go check the strength. No new supplies, Bradford. Really?
We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
That's a strength 2 region. I kind of want the intel to expand and do other stuff. So you know what? Regardless of what my plan was before, I am going to Operation Madcap Mayor. I am going to not boost this. It's only going to be 10 to 12 enemies. We have a really good squad here. Zera, Wade Anthony, Macronova. We don't have any Shinobis, but I feel like I can handle this in a Strength 2 region without even boosting it. And I also noticed that this is the second mission this episode. The first one we started with 82 or 88% infiltrated. This one we're doing at 79, and then I just queued up another one that I know is not going to hit 100. And I noticed that some people are like, oh, it's an on-off switch. 100% yes, less than that, no. Not so much, at least not on Legend. I do a lot of, like, flirting around in the 80 to 120% range. A lot. But yeah, regardless, when's we returning? A smash and grab of the very light variety, non-boosted, with this squad of 6. Very fascinating. We'll see how that's going to work out in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. It doesn't sound as fun. I want to crit something like crazy. So here we go. Josh! Death from above. Oh god, that's the first shot I've taken in over a week. That was fantastic. Crit for 18 damage. Now then, I was thinking of shooting the snake and then cover because I think it was going to move and maybe Vince would get shots against it in the cover.